Tobias, just wondering, last year, obviously, when it came to this camp, you were a little late given all that stuff. What has it been like to be able to be here for the entire experience so far?
It's been better than last year, Carl. I've been here with the whole team this past week, and it's been good.
How did you feel about how things went yesterday? Obviously, all of you guys are playing in a real competitive matchup for the first time in quite a bit.
Oh yeah, it was not the greatest game, but there were a lot of good stuff, but also things I need to improve, and the whole team needs to improve.
Was there something? Can you point to something in particular that maybe you want to show today that you weren't able to yesterday?
Well, I need to skate harder and be more patient with the puck and make better plays.
How hard are these tournaments? Because you just show up one day, you practice the next day, play the game, and noon game. I'm sure a little different from the routine. So it's just how hard is it trying to find your legs, find some rhythm, and find some chemistry with your teammates, who most of which you haven't played with since last rookie camp?
I think it's obviously hard, but I need to get known to that, and I think it's not on my control, so I just need to adjust that thing.
What's the most important thing that you want to take out of this camp before main camp opens, knowing that things are even higher level come next week?
I think the most important thing is to get my legs moving. I think that's the main thing.
After that development camp in July, what were you doing to prepare for this particular event? Did you do anything in Jersey? Did you go back home? What did you do?
I went back to Finland and worked on my physical coach.
When did you get back into America? I mean, right before coming here, or was it a little bit ago?
On the 10th day. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's I've been here for 6 days now.
Okay. What were some of the things you worked on in Finland when you went back?
More strength. That was it. I was on the ice also a lot.
Were you with anyone else? Any players? Or?
Yeah. I was on the ice with my last year team.
Okay.
So that was good.
What kind of things do you do for strength? Just weightlifting? Is it more explosive stuff?
A little bit both. Explosive stuff and more strength on my upper body.
Shimon talked about that yesterday too, about the physical part of the game. Is that something you didn't realize, how physical? I mean, I know these are your peers out here too. Yeah. It's not NHL caliber, but is that something that you're realizing now too as well?
Yeah, it's a lot more physical than I'm used to in Finland. But I think I'm ready for that.
Your background shows that until last year you hadn't scored a lot. That wasn't part of your game. Did something happen, or was it just a maturation of your game?
I don't know if something big thing happened. I think it's just more my confidence went up, and that's kind of helped me do that.
Mm-hmm. And the playoffs, what was that experience like for you? Because the scoring continued in the playoffs for you.
I think it was a good experience to get in the finals and play in the finals, and I think that helped me to get here.
It helps.
No, so how did it help you to get here?
The game was there's more speed on the game in the finals, but I think it's more quicker here than in the finals in Finland.
So did it help with your confidence? Because the coaching staff started giving you more ice time, especially in that playoff round.
Yeah, that gave me a lot of confidence to realize that I can play in the high level in every league. Kind of. Not in the NHL yet, but we'll see.
All right, I want to ask, how do you think your game has developed from last season, getting a full year, obviously with the Utica squad, and what improvements you made over the summer?
I guess for me, every summer is just a chance to work on my speed and overall pace of play. I think adjusting to the AHL game last year, it took me longer than I would have liked, but I thought towards the end of the year I kind of took steps in my game and showed what kind of player I can be, and that's what I want to carry into this year and just continue to take steps forward.
What kind of things did you do to work on, say, your speed, your skating, those areas of the game?
Things on the ice and in the weight room, all kinds of explosive stuff in the gym, and just a lot of skating, I guess.
Did something click for you at some point? I know you said wasn't the year you wanted, but at some point did it kind of click, okay, this is kind of how this game goes and
Yeah.
things fall in place for you?
Yeah, I don't know if I could put a finger on the exact game when it was, or yeah, I don't know, maybe sometime in January. I kind of started to get more confidence, and just the game kind of slowed down a little bit for me. I guess maybe that's not the right word, but I just thought my game very much improved after Christmas from the start of the year.
How difficult can it be to go from summer to jumping right into a tournament like this, but also how beneficial, especially knowing that main camp does come up?
Yeah, everyone's in the same position, I guess. So, yeah, it's an adjustment for everyone going from summer. There's not as much contact. There's not maybe net front battles and that kind of stuff, but I guess everyone's in the same position. So, it's a great opportunity to get those bumps and that contact before camp, though.
Is it almost that second game even more important to be able to play because of that first game? You're sort of getting back used to it and being able to maybe show a little bit more of who you are in a second game?
Yeah, that's the first game. Everyone's still getting used to taking the bumps and making the contact and making plays under duress and this and that. But the second game, I hope we come out or we finish a little better than yesterday.
How does it feel having an A and the responsibility of it?
Yeah, it's an honor to have a letter on your jersey anytime you do, and I take that very seriously, and hope I can be a leader with what I do. Not so much. I'm not a huge talker, so kind of lead by example, I guess.
Chase, you were able to, we've talked a lot about your nose and how things have gone since that surgery. To be able to get out there, play like that, how did you feel?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. Coming in for a tournament, I thought I had a lot more puck touches than my first couple tournaments here. It's always a little different. That's my first game in a long time, with contact and everything like that. So it was a stepping stone in the right direction. I think there's a lot more to my game and to all of our games than what we showed last night.
How important then is the idea of getting in that opportunity for a second game, knowing you were sort of getting your legs underneath you? Now do you feel it's like an opportunity to show a little bit more? Yeah,
absolutely. I think that's what's so great about this tournament. It's just that you're not coming down here for one game and then you got to get back on the bus and go home. You have 3 games here to show what you're about, and it's nice. You get your feet wet in that first game, then you get a little bit more confident going in the second one, and even more confidence going into the third. So
you were playing on the wing yesterday, moving to center today. What are those differences for you, and maybe what can you show differently?
Yeah, it's a different. Obviously, they're 2 very different positions. I take pride in that. I think I can play both. One of the things I definitely need to work on is when you get to here and determine you turn pro, face-offs become a religion. So they're so important. And I struggled a little bit in the face-off dot when I got thrown there yesterday. I played center when I was growing up a little bit, but I've lost a little bit of that touch in the face-off dot. So I worked on that after practice a little bit today, and that's something that I'm going to look forward to and just kind of figure out what I got to do in tonight's game.
Did you work on it a lot in junior? I know sometimes you get thrown into a game.
Yeah,
it gets tossed. But...
Yeah, not even in junior a lot. We had our center guy go in, and then we always had if it was a D-zone draw, our coaches would send out always 2 centers. So yeah, so even if I was out there with the 2 centers, I got kicked out. I was not going in there. But I don't know. I played it in minor midget all the way growing up, in minor hockey I was a centerman. So it's in me. I just got to pull it back out.
What about defensive responsibilities? You got to play lower in the D zone, higher in the O zone. More
yeah, a little bit like that, but there's not a lot. The way our system's set up in the D zone, that F1 coming back, you're supposed to be that centerman, and we're supposed to be running switches and stuff the way the puck gets moving side to side. So playing in the defensive zone is just playing like in the defensive zone if you're really in any position. But I know guys have their preferences and they'd rather get back to the wing when they are a winger. So that's something I got to kind of drill in my head that I'm the centerman now and I'm supposed to be the lone slow guy.
Knowing what you know and what you're learning, what are the key to being a good face-off man?
Yeah, I was just trying to watch Philly, who I played with yesterday in the face-off dot. Watching him at practice, he's got a knack for it. So I don't know. There's just a little bit. There's a couple of visual cues that I try to learn from. Philly was going a little earlier than everybody else, and I know Rod Brittamore used to say that you got to cheat in the face-off dot to win. But there's a lot of different things. Every guy's got their own little nick and knack, and so that's something I look forward to learning and asking guys about when I move forward.
Do you have a preference, center or wing?
Not really, to be honest. Just whatever would get me in the NHL as fast as possible, I'd play. But If I was to say right now, I would say wing just because I've played it a little bit more now as I've gotten older. But I got no problem playing center. I still enjoy it.